fire inside.
Welcome to another episode of Ringmasters, where we discuss the latest in boxing news and share techniques of the sweet science. Are you ready, fight fans? Let's glove up.
This is welcome to Ringmasters, the world's greatest boxing show. Tonight we have the pleasure of having a superstar in the presence, and that's Mr. Carlos King Dynamite Jackson. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good, man. Waiting Saturday night, man. Waiting for Saturday, so
Oh yeah, exciting fight coming up for you, man. I was gonna ask you this later, man. Do you know who your opponent is? Because I couldn't figure it out. Do you know who your opponent is?
I don't know who he is, man. He was like a last minute pick. A lot of people didn't want to fight me, so he was like a last minute pick. I don't know who he is, man. It's just something to stay busy. I'm just trying to stay busy as much as I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, how do you approach a fight like that? I mean, with a guy that you don't really know nothing about, man.
I mean,
have you seen? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Have you seen like a tape of him, or have you able to peep his style?
Yeah. He's nothing major. I mean, I'm not looking over him, but I'm looking through him. You know what I mean? But I'm a master at boxing, so I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Whatever he brings, I'm gonna get it. No,
yeah. Okay. Well, that's great, man. Well, I can't wait to see it. It's Saturday. We'll mention it again, but it's Saturday, 27th, right, at the Buckhead Boxing Club, right?
Yes,
Boxing Club. Okay. All right. Well, for everybody who don't know you, we're gonna try to find out a little bit about you, man. So where'd you grow up, man?
You know, me, I grew up in a diverse home. You know, my parents were divorced. My mom's from Panama, my dad's from out here. I spent most of my time going back and forth from Newport News to LA, you know what I mean? It was back and forth, you know what I mean? I personally, I'm from Newport News, Virginia.
Okay.
You know
Virginia.
I mean? That's what I got all my game from. That's where, you know, everything that I learned as a kid, or not as a kid, but as a teen, you know, you grew up from there, and that's home. I'm from Uptown, so that's home.
That's good, man. I didn't know. I thought you were from Alabama. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I was born in Alabama. See, my dad was in the military. My dad was in the military.
I see. Somebody thought I was being funny. You know, I really thought you were from Alabama.
Yeah. My dad was in the military, man. But once he got kicked out when I was like 1. I don't even know nothing about Alabama because he was in the base there. I don't even think the base exists anymore.
Okay, you a baby then.
Yeah, I'm just born there.
Yeah. All right. Well, tell me this. What inspired you to box, man?
That's a side. It's crazy because it's a sob story.
Hey, we ready to cry with you, man. Go ahead.
All right. No, I mean, me being who I was back in the, I can say back in the day because it was back in the day. It was over a decade ago. I was a street dude, and my little brother wanted to rap and all that stuff like that. He was, you know, doing his thing and stuff like that. When my brother died, I had to place all my vengeance toward. You know what I mean? I couldn't fight nobody in the hood. Couldn't fight nobody because he didn't die in the streets. So it was just like, I started working out, and my dad was a pro boxer back in the day in Atlanta. One of his partners that he used to chill with and he used to train with said, "Man, you body with a boxer." And you know, I was a known pit bull in the hood. I was a known fighter.
Yeah.
They said, "Man, just go to the boxing gym." And once I went step in the boxing gym, that was it, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I understand what that's like, man. I can remember when I got into this is my story. I was actually chasing a girl, and she was boxing. And so she was like, we were in class, and I said, "What you doing after class?" And she said, "Well, I'm going to the boxing gym." I said, "I'm gonna go too." So I went to the boxing gym, and I'm telling you, I forgot all about the girl. I can't even think of her name right now, but that fire was lit. It never went out.
It's it, man. It's like shit. It's theirs. I couldn't get enough. I mean, because I was known for fighting. I'm literally known for fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like to go in the ring and box. I was like, me being arrogant. I'm like, I'm a street dude. No niggas ain't that's how my mind was back in the day.
Right.
But
Did,
now,
did somebody put it on you in the ring when you got in there?
I mean, my first time, nah. My first time, it nah, because I always got dog in me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I got you.
I always, when nobody finna give me that kind of pressure. So it was all good, man. But yeah, once I did that, that was it, bro. It's like it was a love for it. It's like the love of just being in the ring and fighting, you know, that adrenaline.
Yeah.
And I like it, bro.
Yeah, it's just really good feeling, man. We used to have some guys out. Well, I went to the 13th Street Gym out in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah.
And shout out to the 13th Street Gym. And so some of the guys in the neighborhood used to come out there. And, you know, I ain't going to say I was lame, but I wasn't getting into trouble. You know, I was a school guy. And so they'd be like, man, I'll fight him. And so I'd be like, well, all right. I wouldn't turn it down. I'd let him come in, and I would eat him up. And it was just because I had skill. You know, street guys, they going to come in with wild, you know, haymakers, and it's not about that, you know?
Nah, it ain't. Hell nah, bro. That's what I tell people. I be telling the homies, I be like, hey, bro, I don't want to fight nobody, bro. I don't want to fight nobody.
It gonna hurt something, man. All right. Tell me this, man. 16-1 and 11 knockouts, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who's been your toughest opponent so far?
My last fight, Enrique.
What's his name again?
Enrique.
Enrique. What made him so tough?
Shit, that was one come forward Mexican. Hit hard. And that was a hell of a fight, dog. That was one of them fights I learned so much from that loss that it was like, okay, you know what I mean? I can't lose again no more.
Yeah, yeah.
Mentally, I can't be broken no more. Because that was my first ESPN fight, you know what I'm saying? So
Now, how long ago was that, if you don't mind me asking?
That was last July.
Last year, okay. All right.
But that was like a humbling experience. And fighting him, he was come forward, dude, he hit hard and all of that, man. We fought, bro. And but it was nobody that was like him.
Yeah. Well,
because he came forward, we fought.
Yeah.
And I had to fight down, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's to me, I think that's kind of the traditional style, the traditional Mexican style.
Yeah.
You know, they're coming to you, man. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I do the same thing. You know, I do the same. I got like an Aaron Pryor kind of thing. Roberto, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it was cool, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I learned a whole lot from that fight. I learned how much balls I got. You know, and I learned you can't teach hard. You can't teach them fight. Give them all the skills in the world, you can't teach them hard.
That's true.
I got nothing. I got nothing but it, bro. I'm not scared of nothing. I ain't gonna turn down nothing. I ain't never turned down nothing, period. Even when I was in the hood, neither. I never turned down nothing. So I knew right then and there. The only thing that beat me in that ring was just I beat myself. You know what I'm saying? I beat myself, but I could have beat him. It's all right. It happens.
Hey, man. Well, you handled the loss real well, man. You know, some fighters can't handle that, man. They'll come up with 1,000 excuses.
Excuses. There are. Look, it happens, bro. You win some, you lose some. As long as you.
Yeah. That's life, man. That's life. But you still fighting, so that's the heart of a champion right there.
Hey, listen, I'm here, man. Hey, look, that fight only elevated me, man. That fight,
that's good.
You know what I mean? That fight elevated me to a whole other stratosphere. So I ain't tripping on it.
Shoot. All right. Anybody you would like to fight?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, tell you the truth, like Angelo Leo, Stephen Fulton. It's a whole guys at 122 right now at this point. You know what I mean? I'm turned out nothing.
Yeah.
But to that point, you know, I can't look past my guy now. I can't look. I'm not gonna look past him, but I can't look past. But man, afterwards, man, anybody can get it at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. Because I know you. And I feel like I said this, and you probably remember it. I guess it was like it's about 2 years ago or whatever.
Probably.
And you and one of my partners kind of got in an argument. And I said, man, I feel like he's gonna be champion anyway. So you know, you remember that situation, right? Yeah. And look, and not to bring up old stuff. I'm just saying.
It'd be
But
like,
I'm saying there's gonna be a point in time. It's gonna be hard for me to contact you. You know.
hey, the truth, it ain't that hard, bro. I ain't.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I know you're gonna be successful, man, because you do have the heart of a champion. Let's talk about some boxing news real quick. We started a little late, but we're gonna keep on rolling.
Yeah.
Now, on February 20th, Adrian Broner had a fight with Giovanni Santiago. Did you catch the fight?
I caught it after. I didn't. My mind was on Burchell and Valdez. I had money on that.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll talk about that first. Then, what did you expect Valdez to win?
No.
No one expected him to win.
I ain't gonna say how much money I put in, but damn, I was mad, dog.
Did you come up?
I'm a Burchell fan.
Right.
Fan. And I like Oscar Valdez too. I like him.
Right.
Too. Like, man, you moving up in weight. I seen how Burchell fight. I knew Valdez was gonna give him a problem, but I ain't think it was gonna look like that.
What was wrong with Burchell? I mean, because at the point of the knockout, he was like lunging, and it was like he was leaning and lunging.
I think it was, man. I was just telling my coach. I was like, man, and he said it too. He Burchell, but I think he was I think he cut the weight wrong. I think he cut the weight wrong in the bubble, because the bubble is different. It's not the same as it usually is. You only get like 1 hour workout. So I kind of, because when it first came out, yeah, man.
I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, the bubble, you can't do shit, dog. You stuck in the hotel room the whole day. Whole day you get 1 hour workout for 1 day only, and that's the day before the weigh-in. That's it.
Really? So you really didn't? He probably. Well, tell me. You say he didn't cut the weight, or he cut the weight wrong. What exactly do you mean by that?
I mean, like you can't cut it properly. You don't got a sauna. You don't have the workouts. You know what I mean? Like you don't have the luxury that I've got in Atlanta right now to just I can go to hot bed. I'm gonna go to the sauna tonight. I can go to the gym. You know what I mean? You're in one room.
Mm-hmm.
From round one, he looked slow. Not saying he's a fast guy, but he looked slow. Like when he got knocked down the first time, his legs was gone the whole fight.
Yeah. Man,
something had like off rip when I seen I was like off rip from the first round. I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. Man,
he just looked off.
He cut weight crazy. I know he did.
But I just saw the lunging, and I was like, who fights like that unless you're tired? That's where I thought about it.
Like when you cut the weight the wrong way, you cut it the wrong way. Because I know a lot of fighters, they be cutting 20 pounds, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure by looking at it, you know what I mean? He got knocked down. He already was, he really won't on his legs that much. It's crazy, bro. But shouts out to Valdez. I don't even care. He deserved every victory. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that left hook was something.
That left hook was crazy. That was out of the year candidate right there.
You think so? Probably so, man. That was good. When it was
Tank did better. No. I expected Tank to knock Santa Cruz out. That was I didn't expect that to happen. Shocked me, dog.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Surprising too. And look, I think Valdez was surprised. He was jumping all over the ring.
Bro, the way he fell, listen, watching the fight, the way Burchell fell after that left hook landed flush. Yeah. Bro, like his legs collapsed, his brain just like a car, dog. Like,
it lights out.
Boom, it stops.
Yeah.
Bro, body just collapsed. I thought he was fucking, I ain't gonna say dead, but bro, he was slipping.
He was in serious, he needed some serious help.
Yeah, I was like, damn, son.
Yeah. Jeez, man. Well, tell me about the Adrian Broner fight. What are your thoughts on it, man? And let me tell you this now, according to Boxing News 24, Terrence Crawford and Jermell Charlo both said that Adrian really didn't win that fight, man. He should have lost. What do you think?
He did. He didn't win at all, man. Adrian is Adrian, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna knock no black fighters because I'm black and I'm Latin at the time. So it's like Adrian. I mean, he's decent, bro. Adrian a gatekeeper at this point now in his career.
Yeah.
Never gonna be a world champion unless it's a weak world champion, especially at 147. He's not beating nobody.
No. When I watched the fight, Carlos, man, I mean, I'm not taking away from his skill because I still think AB has the skill, man, but he's not active though.
At all.
From the first round, because I mean I understand the first 2 rounds they were both feeling each other out.
Yeah.
But Santiago got busy. It wasn't up until the 7th round where I saw any light seem like from Broner, man.
Yeah. Broner never been an active dude, even when he even back in the day fights. You just watch when he fought Ponce de Leon. When he fought De Leon, that was back in the day. That was like 2013. Broner never been an active dude. He lost that fight too. He's never been an active guy. Paulo Malignaggi, he lost that fight. No, he's never been active.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Try to do the Floyd thing. He don't do it no more like that.
Yeah.
Back then he used to do it a lot. But now,
I used to compare him to Floyd or say that's his protege.
But now it's like he's I don't know, man. Maybe he might be shot out. I do want to see him in Richie's program. No bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I wish he was busier though, because I think if he learns to just get busy, man, earlier in the fights, man, I think he'd be pretty devastating. He'll create opportunities for the knockout, but he's content with his jab.
We've been saying that for years, man. Years.
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
Every fight, Broner needs to let his hand go. Broner, he's not gonna never. It's not his style. It's not him no more. It is what it is at this point. That's him.
You think he's looking at the end?
I mean, he a gatekeeper. He's one of them guys that got a name that people come to just watch boxing. But as far as like world title, like elite, he's not that no more. That's it.
I got you, man. All right. Well, who did I talk about? Let's see. We talked about Terrence Crawford. All right, now check this out. Now Terrence Crawford and Shawn Porter people were trying to get that fight together, right? Shawn Porter's my man. I like Shawn, man. Now Shawn Porter rejected. He rejected $2 million to fight. He rejected $2 million to fight Terrence Crawford. He said it was an insult. All right. Let's talk about the money first. You think that's an insult?
Yeah.
Or what?
Because it all depends on how much. It all depends on how much they're fighting for. I don't know. I don't. It all depends on how much they're fighting for. Because
how much the purse is, right?
But then again, it's like everybody gets mad at. But then again, that's a big fight, bro. I can't say
it's a big fight, but
people don't like Bud because they like, Bud don't sell. Man, listen, put Bud in there with Porter or Bud in there with Spence, it's going to sell, bro. So I mean, is that an insult? Yeah, a little bit. Cause it's
I think this now. I mean, I like I said, Shawn Porter's my guy, and I would pick him in that fight. Just to put that out there. Because I think he's aggressive. I know the odds are against him. I know that already. But however, he doesn't have a world title.
No, he doesn't.
He's lost to Earl Spence Jr. He's lost to Kell Brooks. Terrence just beat him. And he lost to who else I had on here? Keith Thurman. Those are big fights, and he lost. So I mean, you think he should be like griping about that $2 million?
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Porter still has a world title chance. Porter's not Broner. I can't count it. Porter's not Garcia.
Yeah, he jumps in. He beats all the time.
When he fought Spence, he was winning the fight until he got knocked down.
I've always said that.
So Porter is not a slouch. He's not a pushover, and he's a fun dude to watch. Him and Bud fighting, I'll pay that pay-per-view. I'll pay that personally.
Yeah. Who would you pick?
Huh? I'm a Bud dude.
You a Bud guy?
I'm a Bud guy. What do you mean? I'm a Bud.
Hey man, we'll see if he can handle. We'll see if he can handle that pressure. Hey, Spence got lucky in my opinion. Now I'm just telling you.
He didn't get lucky when he clipped him. I can't really call it luck. It was like perfect timing. Boom. Thank you.
Was.
He got the knockdown. that secured the deal right there.
That was it, man. Because I mean, your boy Sean was bringing it to him, man. He was bringing it to him.
Bringing it to him crazy.
Yeah.
Playing dog. Porter gonna come to the fight. The only person that beat him like that was Kell Brook, and that's when Kell Brook at his peak.
Yeah.
And Porter ain't no joke, man. So I mean, $2 million. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, when I get to that point, I don't know. I can't really call it, bro. I mean, it all depends on how much they're gonna get Bud.
Yeah.
It all depends on how much they're gonna get Bud and how much the promotion is actually putting money into it. It all.
Yeah. And I mean, he still has the name, in my opinion. I think Sean still has the name, so that holds some weight, you know.
And Sean he got potential to be world champion. He can still beat Earl if he wanted to. If he came in the game differently, if he don't get cooked like how he did, he could possibly beat Bud.
Yeah.
He can damn near. I really think he'll run over Manny Pacquiao.
You think he can do what?
He'll run over Manny Pacquiao.
You think Porter would do that?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be an interesting fight, man. Because I don't know, man. Pacquiao got good footwork, man, and
and as Porter do too. Porter got all athleticism. He come forward. He got a hell of a chin. Porter got dog.
He does, man. But coming forward with Pacquiao, I'm just thinking Pacquiao's gonna be in and out and creating them angles on the side like he does.
Even man, Spence couldn't even do it. Spence got good footwork. Porter gonna break that line barrier, dog. Porter gonna break that line, dog. He gonna bring it, bro. He
gonna make something happen.
In your face, dog.
That's an interesting fight. I never even thought about that fight, to be honest with you. But that's good, man. All right. See, we're nearing time here. Tell me something about the boxing industry, man. So we kind of talked about some of the things in boxing. What's one of the worst factors in the boxing industry? What I mean is like some of the things you find annoying or problematic in the boxing industry, whether it be promoters or hating opponents. What do you find a problematic factor in boxing right now?
Well, the good fights ain't happening right now, and the reason being is because don't nobody want to lose. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to lose no more. I mean, everybody don't want to lose that because everybody wants to build that fan base to the casuals. Because a casual fan, he don't really know too much about. He only watch boxing because of Floyd fighting Pacquiao. He's a casual. You don't really know too much. So the fans, they want that kind of fight. And they see somebody with an they're like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? But they, it's like, bro, them dudes back in the day, they didn't give a damn about that, man.
Right.
Gonna fight, bro. And that's the only thing that's hurting boxing just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. That Floyd factor kind of fucked up that kind of part. You know what I mean? It fucked up that don't nobody want to lose no more.
Right. And so,
hands.
Yeah. People are becoming, they're more protective of their record and what you call in the boxing industry cherry picking, right?
Basically, that's what it is. I mean, like you can even get to that level. You can even get to that level in boxing, and they still doing the same thing, man. Like don't nobody want to lose. Don't nobody want to just you lost. It's okay, bro. You got knocked out. It's okay. Like when Erickson Lubman got knocked out, everybody was like, "Oh my God, this guy sucks." Like, bro, he got knocked out by Charlo. Come on, like that don't like. It's cool. Bounce back. Manny Pacquiao got knocked out twice before he even got big, man.
Yeah.
But I guess American. I guess that's just American. I guess that's us Americans. We don't for shit.
I think we just want envision a undisputed guy, and that's all we want, or this champion. And everybody's not like that. The champion isn't always undefeated,
Yeah.
And that's really what makes him a better champion because he can handle his losses, the correct way, in the correct fashion,
World champions and lost. Every champion lost. Everyone was great, bro. It all depends on how you take that L that you took. It's all Deontay Wilder doing. It's kind of disgusting because it's like, damn, bro,
I wasn't going to bring that up, man. I wasn't going
to. Shit, bro. It's all good. You lost. Tyson Fury was a better man. Was beating your ass the first fight. If you say that man cheating like that, if he cheating and all this extra, you know what I mean? Because I met Mark. I met him. He came to my gym. He was helping, and he talked about, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I said no. I met Mark Breland. He came to my gym and stuff like that, and he spoke on it. I'm not gonna really say it online because I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's open right now. What they said. I remember reading that Breland was saying that. Let's see, I won't quote it wrong. I don't want to quote anything wrong, but they had some words against each other.
Yeah.
And Breland was saying, it wasn't his fault as because he wasn't growing as far as skills.
I mean, look at him. How many people, like you say, you don't know how to box? He just got a right hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't take a dude like Tyson Fury who knows how to box, who got self-belief, you know what I mean, and who's big as a motherfucker to beat you. Just take it. Now you gotta get really sound.
Yeah. And then another thing I was looking at, it's a factor to me. I was able to meet Wilder one day, and he's a tall guy. He's taller than I am, but he wasn't that heavy, man. He was like 227 pounds. And Tyson Fury put on like 30 pounds. So Tyson Fury, if I'm not mistaken, was 253 pounds. He put
He was a big dude during that fight.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury had a game plan. He had a game plan. Wilder thought that it was just gonna work because he knocked him down twice. Bro, it ain't, bro. Tyson know how to box.
Yeah,
he knows how to box.
does. He's probably the one of the better. Yeah, he's probably the more elusive heavyweights we have now.
Best heavyweight right now, even though I don't like to big him up, because I'm an AJ dude too, but he's the best heavyweight. He knows how to fight. He knows how to box.
Yeah.
He does know how to box, bro. I give that white boy credit, man. He knows how to fight, bro. The same way with Lomachenko, he knows how to, and Alexander Usyk. I mean, he knows how to box, bro. Like a man, dog. All these excuses. Oh man, he tapped into my water and come on.
Yeah, I heard that.
Come on, fool. Like this man said, yo, like you dead. You said your ear busted and everything like that. Like, come on, bro. You died in the ring, then what?
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll mend things up later on, hopefully. I don't know, man, and I look forward to Wilder coming back though. I don't know who he's training with now, but I heard that a couple of people reached out to him. I heard that George Foreman reached out to him.
Yeah.
Also, I heard Floyd Mayweather reached out to him. So
I don't think he's taking the Floyd ring because Floyd got a little arrogant ego. He'll say he got better because of me, and Floyd had that kind of attitude.
Yeah, maybe so. But I still want to see him fight. I don't want to see the same old Wilder though. I want to see something different Wilder.
Boxing, man, hit the jab and stuff like that. You can
creating angles, all that good stuff, man. Not just that big right hand,
Yeah, that's known for. But,
because I mean, as we've seen, it's good for a while, but if you get a person who can box
like that, AJ, you know what I mean? Somebody that can really fight. Them dudes can fight, bro.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna try to wrap it up here. But tell us something. Tell us this, man. Tell us something that tell everybody something about you that no one else knows.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. That's funny. All right.
It could be corny. It's all right.
That's all good, man. People don't always, everybody know that part. I listen to R&B a whole lot. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I listen to a whole lot, like a lot.
Okay. So what, you singing in the shower?
You know what I'm saying? I be crib, you know what I mean? I listen to R&B. I'm a master chef. I know how to cook. Like I'm a chef. I want to own my restaurant within the next 3 years.
Really?
I know how to cook. Yeah, I'm a chef at it. I'm a real chef. Like.
Now, what type of food? What?
Fine dining. I mean, I can do anything I want, but I can cook anything I want, bro. If you put it in me, give me a book, you know what I mean? Give me the ingredients, I can cook it.
Yeah.
Tripping. Like a
shit. Now, I didn't know that, man. Well, look, man, because of my Cajun heritage, learn to cook some of that, all right? Gumbo, jambalaya, I'll do that in there.
Learn that. That right there, I'm going to learn that one day.
Hey, man, you'll get all my money. I'll let you know.
I'm going to learn that. And also,
Yeah.
I can dance too, bro. Like I can salsa and stuff. You know what I'm saying? People don't know that. I know how to
Okay. You can salsa. You mean dance salsa?
yeah, bro.
Well, that's where your footwork comes from then.
I'm from Panama, so yeah, I grew up doing that. Even though I was like the kid that I was like the son that never knew Spanish. You know, I never learned Spanish. I grew up in a black neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
Real, you know what I'm saying? Played all that bachata, merengue, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that, man. Well, that's cool, man. Well, look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and mention these sponsors here. Let's see. You know, before I do that, let's make sure we go out and support Carlos, man. And I think it's called the Boricua Invasion. Am I saying that right? Boricua Invasion. That's Saturday, February 27th at the Buckhead Fight Club. That's where you see my man Carlos King Dynamite Jackson get a victory Saturday. All right. What about the people who can't make the fight?
Shit.
Are they able to see it live?
Trying to figure that out now, bro. Trying to figure.
Really? I thought it was on pay-per-view or something.
I think it is gonna be on pay-per-view. I'm having it, but we're trying to figure that out right now because it's.
You trying to figure it out? All right. Well, if you let me know, I'll post it. I'll post the information. Okay.
Got you, bro.
All right. Make sure you also I'll tag you. Make sure you also check out Carlos's Facebook page and show him your support also, people. And our sponsors are Legal Shield. You deserve powerful, affordable legal protection. For that, call Miss Farrah Shelley for your she's your Legal Shield representative. Call her at 770-912-5487. Again, Miss Farrah Shelley for Legal Shield at 770-912-5487. And also, we have a new sponsor, which is Creative Bartending. For all of your bartending needs, whether it's receptions, private parties, or formal functions, creative bartending is right for you. Call Miss Brianna Sowers. That's 323-427-8648. Again, that's 323-427-8648. All right. So please give our sponsors a call. They support us, so we want to support them. And again, I want to thank you, Mr. Jackson, for being on the show, man. It was a pleasure. You're a real good dude, and I just wanted everybody to see that, man.
Yeah, man. I love, bro. I appreciate it, man.
All right, man. You have a good night, okay? See you next week, y'all.